today I'm going to speak a few lines on the very well-known leader Gandhiji, the pride of our nation. First, let me wish you a very happy Gandhi Jayanti to one and all. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is one of the most influential and inspiring personalities in the world. He is famous for his absolve of non-violence and peace. Gandhiji was born in a middle-class family on October 2nd, 1869 at Porbandar, a coastal city in the Indian state of Gujarat. After his father's death in 1885, he sailed on September 4, 1888 to England at the age of 18. After 5 years, he completed his law course and went to Durban in South Africa in 1893 to serve as a legal counsel to the merchant called Dada Abdullah. Gandhiji returned to India in January 1915 with no possession and with only one ambition to serve his people. His first satyagraha was in Champaran in Bihar in 1917, where he wanted to request of the exploited indigo planters in that district. Gandhiji launched a new satyagraha against the tax on salt in March 1930. This was highlighted by famous salt march to Dundee from 12th March to 6th April, when he marched 388 kilometers, that is 241 miles, from Ahmedabad to Dundee. Gandhiji called on to maintain discipline via ahimsa, karo ya maro, do or die. At last, Gandhiji was shot as he was walking to a platform from which he was to address a prayer in the meeting in Birla House on January 30, 1948. Thank you one and all. Once again, I wish you a very happy Gandhi
Good morning to all. On the eve of Gandhi Jayanti, I would like you to tell the important life skills of Mahatma Gandhi. Our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, not only helped our country to achieve freedom, but also taught us many important life lessons. He was an inspirational leader and fought against injustice and prejudice. He dedicated his life towards the peaceful disobedient campaigns and faced consequences with strength. There is so much to learn from his life, especially the kids. Let me tell you one of its lifestyle of Mahatma Gandhi's ideology. The first life skill is believe in yourself. A look into the history, we know that Mahatma Gandhi did the unthinkable. He said that first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. He actually proved his truth. He actually said that it is very important to have faith in oneself, even if no one stands by you. That's the biggest quality you need to succeed. The second life skill is respect everyone. Mahatma Gandhi fought till his last breath for equal treatment. He faced prejudice in South Africa and fought against the unfair treatment. He taught everyone to treat everyone fairly. It is very important for kids to rise above the socio-economic bridges that the society has created and respect everyone. Money should not be the criterion to decide ones who deserve respect. Thirdly, I would like to add patience and peace. It is easy to get harassed if things do not get in the way we want them. Most of them lose patience and behave erratically when things happen. But Mahatma Gandhi followed non-violence and achieved what he wanted. We must remember that sometimes things go wrong, but we should not lose patience. Thank you.
Happiness is when what you think, what you रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम, बज प्यारे तू सीताराम, बज प्यारे तू सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीताराम। राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। रघुपति राघव राजा राम, पतित पावन सीताराम। सीताराम 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 सीताराम, बज प्यारे तू सीताराम, बज प्यारे तू सीताराम। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। ईश्वर अल्लाह तेरे नाम, सबको सन्मति दे भगवान। राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीताराम। राम राम जय राजा राम, राम राम जय सीताराम।
Faith is not something to grasp, it is a state to grow into. Non-violence is a weapon of the strong. Truth is one, paths are many. There is no God higher than truth. The future of India lies in its villages.
Cleaning up is fun, cleaning up is good, cleaning up is necessary, cleaning up is for you. So better get started and better get it done. Sing along a merry song to make it more fun. With a broom and mop or with your beautiful hands, get on with the cleanliness marathon. It's for you to keep your surroundings clean. Your room and school, your home and street. Join up and make a cleanliness club. Clean the yards and lanes, trim the trees and shrubs. Cleaning up is fun, cleaning up is good, cleaning up is necessary, cleaning up is for you. When playtime gets over and your room is a mess, it's your job to put away the toys and stuff. Keep your clothes in the closet and line up your shoes. Take absolute charge to clean up your room. Before the school gets over, make very sure in the class the chairs and tables are all in a row. Don't litter in the hallways, use the trash bin to throw food, paper and pencil shavings. Cleaning up is fun, cleaning up is good, cleaning up is necessary, cleaning up is for you. the trees and shrubs. Cleaning up is fun. Cleaning up is good. Cleaning up is necessary. Cleaning up is for you. When playtime gets over and your room is a mess, it's your job to put away the toys and stuff. Keep your clothes in the closet and line up your shoes. Take absolute charge to clean up your room. Before the school gets over, make very sure in the class the chairs and tables are all in a row. Don't litter in the hallways, use the trash bin to throw food, paper and pencil shavings. Cleaning up is fun. Cleaning up is good. Cleaning up is necessary. Cleaning up is for you.
Good morning, everybody. On the occasion of Gandhiji's birth anniversary, let us recollect Gandhian philosophy. Gandhiji's life was full of fundamentals. He was a man of philosophy. He himself is a bundle of philosophical thoughts. Gandhiji was a philosopher, and his thoughts are more relevant today not only to India but also to the entire world. When someone asked him to give a message to the humanity, Gandhiji said, "My life is my message." Why Gandhiji's philosophy is that great? Why it is reputed and profoundly known throughout the world? The reason behind is Gandhiji's philosophical thoughts, his philosophy identified politics without standard principles, knowledge without character, science without humanity, commerce without morality, wealth without work, worship without relinquishment, education without character. Gandhiji's first philosophical thought is Sarvodaya. Gandhiji was the first person who used the word Sarvodaya. Etymologically, that means welfare to all. When we say welfare to all, there is no inequality. His political, social and economical situations and surroundings that made him to follow Sarvodaya, means welfare to all. So which is the true solution for social, economical and political problems. After Gandhiji's death, Acharya Vinoba Bhave, Jayaprakash Narayan, these two people, they followed Sarvodaya in their own way. Next philosophical thought is non-violence, so which is the technique of refraining from the use of violence, which objects violence. So his philosophical rule of non-violence made him to know worldwide. Martin Luther King Jr. the Great, he was the inspirer of, he was at the inspiration of Mahatma Gandhi and his philosophical thought of non-violence. Once Martin Luther King Jr. said, while Montgomery Bus boycott was going on, India's Gandhi was the guiding light to the technique of non-violence and social change. Gandhiji's next philosophy is education. Gandhiji always believed education is not literacy. So education is worthless when it cannot bring the totality of the personality, the total values of the personality. And if education cannot teach the human values and ethics to the person, so his education is wasted. So he always stressed on social values. So value-based education is the most important thing according to Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy. And the last but not the least, Satyagraha. It is a very hard rule. Satyagraha is the toughest rule of his philosophy. So he defined Satyagraha is a technique of resisting from the cruel objects or the cruel surroundings. That needs self strength to object the sufferings, to resist the sufferings. That's why Gandhiji says, first they ignore you, then they know you, then they laugh at you, then they fight with you, then you win. Thank you.
Good morning to respected teachers and my dear friends. On the occasion of Gandhi Jayanti, I would like to speak about Gandhiji's contribution to heritage and culture. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi is one of the most influential and inspiring personalities in the world today, famous as an apostle of peace and non-violence. Gandhiji was born in a middle-class family on 2nd October 1869 at Porbandar, a coastal city in Indian state of Gujarat. He was great patriotic Indian, if not the greatest. He was a man of unbelievably great personality. He said that, "I do not want my house to be walled in on all sides and my windows to be stuffed. I want all the cultures of all lands to be blown about my house as freely as possible, but I refuse to be blown off my feet by any." First of all, Mahatma Gandhi was a notable public figure. His role in social and political reform was instrumental above all. He rid out the social evils from the society, hence many oppressed people felt great relief because of his efforts. Consequently, the British, because of his pressure, left India in 1947. Gandhiji made significant contribution to environmental sustainability. Most noteworthy, he said that each person should consume according to his needs. The main question that he raised was, how much should a person consume? Model of sustainability by Gandhiji holds a huge relevance in current India. This is because currently India has a very high population. This has been the promotion of renewable energy and small-scale irrigating systems. This was due to Gandhiji's campaign against excessive industrial development. Mahatma Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence is probably his most important contribution. This philosophy of non-violence is known as ahimsa. Most noteworthy, Gandhiji's aim was to seek independence without violence. Secularism is yet another contribution of Gandhiji. His belief was that no religion should have monopoly on the truth. Mahatma Gandhi certainly encouraged friendship between different religions. It is the fact that the Indian culture is grand and unique and has fostered other cultures. Gandhiji in his time was a great exponent and representative of Indian culture. We can call him an embodiment of Indian cultural heritage. Whatever views Gandhiji held on Indian culture and spoke about, he himself acted accordingly. In conclusion, Mahatma Gandhi was one of the greatest political icons ever. United Nations has made 2nd October as the International Day of Non-Violence. Indians revere by describing him as the father of nation. His name will certainly remain immortal for all generations. I would like to end my words with his great saying, "Nation's culture reside in the heart and in the soul of its people." Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai Hind! Jai